Entering, invite accepted pop-up. You accepted an invite, but are current. Enter, yes. Entering Dynasty Hubs, and yes. Entering home screen, Dynasty is selected. Selected, ready. Edit view, enter teams, enter east. Ready. Home team selection, Ole Miss Red Bulls.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
And the Gators will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Split.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Initially selected.
Lost a throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. On the move at the 30. Got a lot of room to the right. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground.
Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
As a quarterback, you got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida. That was a lightning fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to min 27 plays. You have 7 options. 3, 5 is select. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12
Ole
options.
Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Powers through the defender. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the time. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. HB type is selected. Player. There are 8 categories. Concept. Intro. ISO. Draw.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
Entering play
so the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
You have 3 options. QB draw is selected.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Out there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Inside zone.
The offensive line has got to get at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Draw.
Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. The Gators are marching down the field. It's a draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Concept.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quarterback moving. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Entering play call.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Inside.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum set.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator.
Entering play
it's just so nice to have a single guy who can make plays through the air, can make plays with his feet like this, runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
In college football, you see this a ton now. They use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Number 6.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Now improvising. Trying to find his man in the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left. He's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's ball. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
12 options. Punt to is selected.
The Gators will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
There are 6 men. There are 4 categories. You have 27 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his man. It's Wallace. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hobbs. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
27 options.
This defense is flying around with bad intentions. How about the stick the defender just laid on the tight end?
They're going to test the right side with this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You have 27 options.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Rebels decide to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll down this just inside the 35-yard line.
Ohio, there are 5 categories. You have 4 options. Quick slot out is selected.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Zone, there are 11
Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Cover 3 match.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Makes the grab. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's turning it loose into the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left. Eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
5WR.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to fire to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Still looking on the move. Fires on the move. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
Cover 3 count.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now they'll try the right side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
There are 5 categories.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. With the catch, it's Wallace.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Takes it the other way. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida.
Entering play call.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Entering play call, college. There are 2 categories. You have 2 options. Onside kick is selected. Normal.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
2 to 3 odd. There are 2 categories.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking for a physical attack from the gut. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Options, quick slot out is selected.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. It's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Number one objective here, no turnover. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
I absolutely understand your thought process of this offense. The defense has to cover 99 yards. I'm okay with throwing the football, but, man, you got to throw that thing aggressively where only your guy can get it, not the defender. They make a big play, create some big momentum, and set their offense up in awesome field position.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they got the running back out on a route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, the defense did their job. They were able to get the interception, give the offense the ball back. Now you're set up after that run play on third down. There's a lot of pressure on you here. You've got to find a way to stay on the field. You've got to find a way to score points after getting that takeaway.
And you got to love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
RPO red. There are 3 categories. You have
the Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's the handoff. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
30 short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. The short hands, it's Clark. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 21 over Northwestern. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now adjusting. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There are 5 categories.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's going for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Lagway. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Wants to throw again. Looking for space to the left. Fires to the middle. Lost the defense, he's wide open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Toss sweep to the right. Creates a little room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and you just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeps it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play. Concept. Up. Slot out. Slant. Slant.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback adapting. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Touchdown, Gators! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Ball, coach suggestions.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Onside kick is selected. Normal.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Free over. There are 5 categories.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The screen, he can go. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. The 20. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Entering plate. Free over. There are 5 categories. 36 options. Cover 3 as Mabel is selected.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
Entering play call. We have
that
7
one's going to get a little
options.
star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He took the risk bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20.
Categories. You have 11 options. Colorado is selected.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
You have 38 options.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time. Made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Entering play call inside zone. There are 11
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats.
Entering play call.
This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth.
4 options. Quick slot out is selected.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
There are 5 categories.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
RPO red. There are 3
well, I'll tell you, he
categories.
picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up.
Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Entering play call.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ridder out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Mississippi State. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ray. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Finds his man. It's Wallace. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that 1st down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Drop the football and they'll turn it over on down.
Inside handoff.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Single head shot, Douglas XWK swap. There are 26 categories. You have 12 options. Slot cross is selected.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Defense in press coverage. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Touchdown, Ole Miss. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And I love what the secondary does here. You know the blitz is coming. You know the ball's going to come out quick. They react to it quickly, get the interception, and then they know exactly what to do with it once they do.
No doubt. And I think the hit certainly affected some of the accuracy on the throw. Quarterback's got to do a better job getting that ball out sooner, but once the ball started to flutter a little bit, didn't go exactly where he wanted, the defense was opportunistic. And not just getting the pick, but having the convoy taking it to the house.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Ohio, there are 5 categories. You have 4 options. Quick slot out is selected.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Now, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell. He gets outside the pocket. Now I've got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to clear out.
To the air. It's Lagway. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Throws to the wideout. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Haas. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
There's man. Cover 2 man.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back, he's physical. In the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll move the tight end. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.